When you hear the number 9, most of you will automatically think of the amount of cats you need to own before you can become a high school English teacher. When I hear the number 9, I think of the guitar chord that will bring peace to the world, the major 9 chord. So let's jump right into it. We're going to do it in the key of C. So let's know the notes in the key of C are C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now to make a C major chord, we need the first note, the third note, and the fifth note. To make a C major 7 chord, we need to add the 7th note, 1, 3, 5, 7. To make a C major 9, we need to add the 9th note to that. So if we keep going through the scale, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that brings us back to a D. Therefore, to make a major 9 chord, we need the 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th notes of a scale. Now, the thing that can cause some confusion is if you just add the 9th note to a major scale, a 1, 3, 5, 9, that's an add 9 chord. So to get a true major 9 chord, you need the 7th in there as well. So really quick, we're going to see what it looks like on a piano just to kind of get a different view or perspective of it. All right, key of C major on piano is super easy. It's just all the white keys. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we take the 1, the 3, the 5, the 7, and the 9. You basically just skip a note all the way through the scale. One of the big differences between guitar and piano is that in piano you have 10 fingers that you can play different notes with. On a guitar we're limited to 6 strings most of the time, so we can only play 6 different notes at one time. And above all that, it's very difficult to play 5 different notes. Even if I'm playing like a bar chord, I'm sharing a lot of these notes with each other. They're doubled up a lot. So it's kind of tricky to play a full major 9 chord. But what we're going to do is learn a couple different voicings where we're implying certain notes to get that sound. So what I mean by that is the first voicing we're going to do is going to be this one right here. Now, this sounds like a major 9 chord, and as far as your guitar is concerned, it is. What I have right here is I have a C, the 3rd of it right here, so I have a root and a 3rd, and then I'm getting the 7th and the 9th. So I'm only playing 4 different notes, and like we said, we needed 5 before, so we're implying the 5th of the note. So in the C chord, we're actually leaving the G out. So this is a really good voicing for a major 9 chord. I'm just playing the middle 4 strings, and I can move this. This is a movable shape, so C major 9, C sharp major 9, D major 9, D sharp, E, right? Now, if you have open strings, it can really help kind of alleviate some of the weird hand shapes you need to get the 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 in there. So this one right here is going to be our second voicing. This is an F major 9, right? So I've got my ring finger on the root note here, and I'm thinking of the D string as a root note, and visually I'm taking an octave of a note I'm more familiar with because I know the E string better than the D string. So I know that this is an F, the 1st fret. I'm going to octave there, and then I'm going to root the chord here and play this D string voicing of a major 9. Now, it sounds great in this position, but if I go down, it doesn't sound as good. I need to bring the open notes with me. So we're going to root on the D string with our pinky, and I'm going to do it on the 5th fret here, which this is a G. So this is going to be a G major 9. Now I'm going to bar the 2nd fret. My pinky is on the D string of the 5th fret, and my middle finger is now on the 3rd string of the B string, or the 3rd fret of the B string. So this is going to be a D string voicing of a major 9 chord. And again, I'm just taking this F1 and just moving it in a way where I can get the same thing. So now we're going to replace traditional chords with 9 chords to see how they sound. So let's just take a really easy 2-chord progression, C to F. And we're going to replace them with major 9 chords. So the first C we're going to do is the first voicing that we learned right here. And we could just slide this all the way to an F, which the root note on the A string in F is going to be all the way down here on the 8th fret. So we could just move it down from 3 to 8. Instead of. So it kind of gives it a different thing. Now, we'll just do the same thing, but with the different chord voicing for the, let's make the C right here. So here's my octave. There's the D string C. And this works out a little bit better because I can jump to a closer voicing of the F one that we just did. So again, there's my F, there's my bar, and then jump right into the C. So again, the difference between a major 9 and a 9 chord, C is a good example right here. Here's a C major 9, and here's a C add 9. I've omitted the 7th, therefore it's not a major 9, it's an add 9. And just to get a good example of how they sound, C add 9, major 9. There you go, major 9 chords.